Mhm. Hi everyone, comic book reviewer here. This time reviewing on the SpongeBob episode, Patrick SmartPants. Now, as you know, Patrick SmartPants was an episode from season 4 of SpongeBob, and yeah, aired in America on October the 21st, 2005, and UK in Dublin in April the 13th, 2006. Now, the best way I would sum up Patrick SmartPants is a hard truth moral about not being too smart and being careful how your arrogance with it can come with a consequence. So the premise of the episode is meant to feature how SpongeBob and Patrick are basically jellyfishing at Jellyfish Fields. And we kind of see how, yeah, because of Patrick not paying attention, ends up falling into a sign saying Danger Cliff, and of course ends up falling down. And of course, SpongeBob thinks that he's found Patrick's brain, but it turns out it's something a lot different, which causes Patrick to get smart. And we kind of see this new version of Patrick being a bit more arrogant, being a little more too smart for his own good. And we kind of see how at first Squidward and even Sandy seem to be impressed with Patrick's newfound personality, but of course, because of his arrogance, his upstart behaviour, and need to constantly be in the right, puts them off him on full force. And this can definitely be a good message to how I think people who are a little too smart, a little too in the right all the time, is going to make other people uneasy to be around them. And of course, because of being arrogant, Patrick has to kind of see the consequences of how he kind of isolated himself from SpongeBob. He's made everyone annoyed with him, and you do see that he does want that old life of his back. And I think the episode does a good job showing how being too smart, being too arrogant, and sometimes trying to be a little too in the right all the time can either put people off, make them feel uneasy to be around you, and a lot of the time not seeing things from other people's perspective can either annoy, anger, irritate, and of course make people not want to be around you. I think it's one of those episodes that's just more telling a simple story. It's not going too basic, but it definitely knows it needs to be a kind of SpongeBob and Patrick flanderized episode, showing obviously SpongeBob in the role of being a dumb idiot, the same with Patrick, in a kind of more cartoony-ish fashion, away from the older seasons. So I think this one definitely deserves 2 thumbs in the middles. It's an okay story, not great, but it's definitely a basic one about being warning about being too smart for your own good. So, comic book reviewer here, signing out.